Hey guys, it is Tuesday morning and Caitlin and I are just getting ready to go to the chiropractor. And then after that, I think I'm going to run some errands that I have to do. But yeah, I'm in a little bit of a rush this morning. We have to leave like now. So I'm going to bring you along. So we just finished the chiropractor. And I think now I'm going to go to Starbucks because today's my birthday, so I get free coffee from there. I don't normally go to Starbucks. I only really go when I have gift cards. But they have free coffee today, so I'll go and grab that. And it'll probably last me 2 or 3 days. But yeah, that's where we're gonna head next. So I went and picked up Mom. She called me and wanted to know if I wanted to go to the one fill-a-bag thrift store with her. So I picked her up and we went there, and we're currently getting some bulk food that she had ordered, but I got my coffee, my birthday coffee, so that made me happy. But yeah, after this, I think I have to go home. No, I have to go to the bank first. And then I'm gonna go home, and then I have to start cleaning the house. So, Caitlin is sleeping right now in her car seat, so that's a good thing. Yeah, Caitlin's really good in the car. She has been ever since she was born. She doesn't cause any problems. She rarely cries. Something that I'm not really used to, because when I would ride in the car with Mom and Dad, like, all of the kids would always be crying, and it was just not very fun. But she's really good in the car, which is something I appreciate, because we go a lot of places, so we can go places without, you know, kind of going insane with screaming. So that's really nice. So I know I just went through and I'm getting rid of a ton of stuff, and it's a little weird that I'm going to a thrift store, considering the fact that I'm just going through and getting rid of things. I only got, you know, I think maybe 2 or 3 things, which I'll try, and if they don't work for me, you know, I'm just redonating them, because, you know, it's worth a shot. I think I got a pair of jeans, which I'm gonna try, and ever since having Caitlin, I don't fit into my old jeans, so, you know, those are kind of hard to find. But yeah, I don't even remember what else I got. I might have gotten a skirt. It definitely was not much that I got, and, you know, I'll try it. If it doesn't fit me, I can see if it fits either Mom or one of the girls. And there's this little sleeping baby. She's out. Oh, there goes the toe twitch. Maybe she's not quite out. So it's 4:30 and I just got home. I got home for a little while, and then I left again to go run more errands. So I've only been home for maybe 20 minutes today. So I haven't done much around the house. But there were some errands I needed to run. I needed to get cat food. I also got a couple of Christmas presents. I went to Aldi's. Went to Ocean State Job Lot to get something for a project I'm working on. Got some stuff for Caitlin's birthday party coming up. So yeah, it's been a busy day. I am very tired. But I need to clean the house because it is giving me a lot of, I wouldn't say anxiety, but there's a lot of stress around it, because it is not clean, because I've been decluttering. So I think I'm going to work on that tonight and get as much done as I can, so that hopefully within the next day or 2 I can have a clean, neat house again, which would be really, really nice. So I'm gonna go start working on that. So these bins right here were the ones that I was talking about the other day that I picked up from Marshall's, and I just put them underneath here, and they actually fit like perfectly where I needed them to go. So before that, I just had this white bin, and everything that's in here was just heaped on top of that white bin, and it just wasn't very conducive for finding anything, you know, making it look organized, anything like that. It just looked very messy. Now I have these bins, the blue and green ones over there. Those ones I've had for over a year. The library where I used to work was getting rid of them, and I asked if I could take them home, and they have worked absolutely perfectly. I love them. I don't think they make them anymore. I think they're honestly Dollar Tree, but they have worked so well for everything that I've needed so far. And if I could buy more of those, I would have. But the items that are in here are larger items that wouldn't fit in the little ones very well. So I went with the bigger containers. They were on clearance at Marshall's, which was the reason why I got them. But yeah, I think it looks a lot better now. It's not perfect, but it's real lived in, and it is a lot better than what it was before. So one thing I am figuring out slowly but surely is that organizing and finding things that work for our space is something that is taking me a very long time to do. It's nice in a way because I'm not spending all my money all at once and just blowing it to organize the house. And it's also really nice because I can see what works, what doesn't work, and then find solutions for littler problems more consistently than just having to come up with a solution for all of the bigger problems all at once. So that's been something that's been really nice. And you know, it's been over a year and a half I've been living in the apartment. And so as you can see, I just got a solution for dealing with stuff underneath the bathroom cabinet. Now, could I have bought something earlier? Absolutely. But, you know, I didn't find a deal, and I also was living with what I had. Now, it is going to save my sanity from having to dig through the bathroom cabinet whenever I need something from there. But, you know, I bought them when they were on clearance, and that makes me happy. So really my goal with showing you these videos, especially day in the life and me decluttering and going through things and cleaning, is so that there isn't this false perception that I have everything together and everything's clean and organized and my life is perfect and my house always looks great. The reality is that that is not reality. Some people are able to do it. You know, some people are able to have almost perfectly clean houses and keep them that way with very minimal items in them. Other people have tendencies to collect things, and you know, I am on the scale of collecting things, and it's not always a good thing, but I'm showing you my reality, and I hope it is encouraging to you guys who are watching to see real life. So it is a little embarrassing for me showing you, you know, real life, because it is not neat and it's not pretty and it's messy, but I am hopeful that it is encouraging to you to know that you're not alone with dealing with a messy house, decluttering, having too much stuff, and you know, it is okay to take time and slowly go through and do things. Like I've mentioned before in my videos, this has been an ongoing journey for over a year and a half now, and as you can see, there's still a lot of stuff, and as you can tell by the pile of get rid of that I showed you in yesterday's video, there's still a lot left that I am getting rid of even after working on decluttering for a year and a half. So I just want you to feel encouraged that you're not alone. It doesn't have to be done all at once, and you will get there. I asked Mom if she wanted to come up and go through some of the stuff that I was getting rid of, and she did. So she has an entire basket full of things that are either going to get used by her or the kids are going to go to the different rental properties to be used there. So that was good. The rest I'm going to have to bring and drop off to donate hopefully tomorrow. That took a little while. Caitlin is up now for a little while. She's a little grumpy, but she's eating some rice crackers and she's happy now. But I am going to work on editing. A video, and then I have some photos to edit from my session on Saturday. I have to get those done and deliver to the client. So I think I'm going to try to get those two done this evening. Not sure how much or how far I'm going to get with that, but I'm going to try to get that done. So I will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you for our next video.
Bye.
Bye.